Right, can you tell us your name?
AJ.
AJ, what time was you here?
I've been here from pretty much the early hours of the morning, so after it happened, I didn't see what happened. I only really found out what had happened when, my bus basically started going the wrong way, which was a bit like, am I on the right bus? And then the bus driver, she said to me, oh, there's been an incident, so Seven Sisters Road is closed. And I was like, oh. So I went and had a look on Twitter, and then I just saw things about, a van had gone and run some people over and that, and I thought, oh, this is just kind of, like what's happened with Westminster and also London Bridge as well. But then once I got down there, because I live local, I'm round the corner, and I found out that it was actually a white guy who was driving the van. I think there was two others in the back of the van as well, and they were targeting Muslims that were just coming out of the mosque after prayers, because they're still in their Ramadan month at the moment.
Did you feel the police response was, from what you saw? Obviously you weren't here when it all
I wasn't
started.
here when it first started, no, but when I got down here, we had a police van over the junction over there, and you got all these behind us as well. I think they were pretty responsive from what I know. They were down here fairly quickly, because where this is a main road, you got police cars always patrolling up and down anyway.
How do you think the public response has been to this?
Well, with the public response, the main response there was, especially sort of earlier in the night, was basically they kind of were just calling this an incident. They weren't calling it attack or terrorism or anything, which did anger quite a lot of people, especially the Muslim community as well, because I'm not a Muslim myself, but I live locally, and I don't like it when things aren't being told as it is. So it should really be told with truth and be transparent. And it just took hours for them to actually be like, yes, this was an attack, it's terrorism. But then with the other 3 attacks that we had this year, they were pretty much confirmed as terrorist attacks very quickly. It was in the first hour, first 30 minutes. And I don't know if that's because, it was a white person that done the attack this time that wasn't a Muslim, and it was against Muslims, or what it was, I don't really know myself. But the Met Police's response to it being confirmed as a terrorist attack was sort of more this morning, within the last couple of hours. So I don't know why that was. So that was sort of the main sort of response from the public. They were mainly angered by the fact that it took them quite a lot of hours to actually say, yeah, this is terrorism, rather than just an incident. So.
And how do you think the press have been handling it? Do you think they've been giving out a fair story?
Most of the press have been sort of fairly good.
How does this incident in general make you feel as an English citizen, as somebody that's going around doing their own business? Do you feel safe anymore?
To be quite honest, I'm never going to stop going out and about doing my business. The tube station is open, so I'm still going to use the tube. I'm still going to go out. I only live around the corner from this incident, but it is sort of half a surprise that it's happened in an area like this, because it's not in Zone 1, Central London, or near any landmarks or any sort of big major places. It's in Finsbury Park, which is Zone 2. So it is kind of like the fact that it's different people now that have done this attack, that is in sort of an area that's further out from Central London. It's a bit kind of like, whoa, okay. But at the end of the day, where we've had it quite a lot with Westminster, Manchester, and London Bridge, for me, I'm kind of expecting it pretty much, every month. I'm kind of thinking, oh, there's probably going to be another one.
I think this will be treated differently because the person was white.
In some ways, the kind of thing, where it's kind of like a white person that's committed this attack, are they going to? But then when you think about it, at the end of the day, it's attack on people's way of life. It's an attack on people because of either their religious beliefs or just their way of life, and that's called terrorism at the end of the day.